Hi students, today we are going to discuss trigonometric ratios objective. Okay, right. In this concept number one is there are three different systems for measuring angles. Now relation between three systems. Right angle is equal to 90 degrees equal to 100 grades equal to pi by 2 radians. Now, a relation between degrees and radians. 180 degrees equal to 5 radians. 1 degree is equal to pi by 180 radians. 1 radian is equal to 180 by pi degrees. Now, a relation between grade measure and radian measure. In this, 200 grades equal to 5 radians. 1 grade is equal to pi by 200 radians. 1 radian is equal to 200 by pi grades. Now, the second concept is domains and ranges of trigonometric functions. What is domain? The set of all elements such that the functions are defined. What is the range of functions? Range is set of all images of domain elements, right? Now, what are the domains and ranges of trigonometric functions? Right? Consider a circle with the center at origin and radius 1 unit. Let Px, y be any point on the circle and OP makes an angle theta with the positive direction of x-axis. Now, how to find domains of sine theta, cos theta and tan theta? Right, sine theta is equal to sine theta by 1, cos theta is equal to cos theta by 1. Right, see here theta is present in the denominator or not. If theta appears, exclude all values of theta, that makes denominator 0. Now, if OP is revolving about origin infinite number of times, either in anti-clockwise direction. If the rotation is in anti-clockwise direction, then the angle can be taken as positive. If the rotation is clockwise direction, then the angle can be taken as negative. Right? In either directions, there is no upper limit for theta, no lower limit for theta. Therefore, theta belongs to open interval minus infinity comma infinity. Therefore, the domain of sine theta and cos theta is set of all real numbers, that is capital R. Now, what is domain of tan? Tan theta is equal to sine theta by cos theta. Here, theta appears in the denominator. Now, cos theta is equal to 0 implies theta is equal to pi by 2, 3 pi by 2, 5 pi by 2 and so on. Okay, this can be written in general form. Theta is equal to 2n plus 1 into pi by 2, where n belong to z. The domain is set of all real numbers excluding the values of theta that makes denominator 0. That is, theta belongs to r minus set of all 2n plus 1 into pi by 2, where n belongs to z. Right. Now, how to find the ranges of sine, cos, tan, and the remaining functions. Consider a unit circle with the center at origin. The points on x-axis are 1, 0 and minus 1, 0. The points on y-axis are 0, 1 and 0, minus 1. Since cos square theta plus sin square theta is equal to 1, therefore cos theta, sin theta lies on the circle. Okay, let P is equal to x, y, that is equal to cos theta, sin theta. Clearly, minus 1 less than or equal to x less than or equal to 1 and minus y minus 1 less than or equal to y less than or equal to 1. Here x equal to cos theta, y is equal to sin theta. Therefore, the range of cos theta, sin theta is closed interval minus 1, 1. Right. Now, how to find the range of tan theta? The range of tan theta. Right. Maximum value of tan theta occurs at either of these 4 points. Right. Maximum value occurs at 0, 1. Tan theta is equal to sin theta by cos theta, that is equal to y coordinate divided by x coordinate 1 by 0, that is equal to infinity. Minimum value of tan theta occurs, that is equal to sin theta by sin theta by cos theta, right? Sin theta is equal to minus 1, cos theta is equal to 0. That is equal to minus infinity. Therefore, the range is equal to open interval minus infinity, infinity. That is equal to set of all real numbers. Right. Now, see the complete table of domains and ranges. The domain and range of sine and cos is same. That is, domain is R, range is closed interval minus 1, 1. The domain of tan and secant is same. That is R minus set of all and the domain of cot and cosecant is same. That is set of all real numbers except the numbers of the form n pi, where n belongs to z. And the ranges, that is set of all real numbers, and the range of secant and cosecant is same. That is open interval minus union closed interval 1, infinity. Now another concept, secant square theta minus tan square theta is equal to 1. From this we can write secant theta minus tan theta Therefore, the two numbers are reciprocals to each other. Therefore, secant theta plus tan theta and secant theta minus tan theta are reciprocals to each other. Now, if secant theta plus tan theta is equal to A by B, then secant theta minus tan. Similarly, the third identity, cosecant square theta minus cot square theta, that is equal to 1. Cosecant theta plus cot theta into cosecant theta minus cot theta is equal to 1. Therefore, cosecant theta plus cot theta and cosecant theta minus cot theta are the reciprocals to each other if is equal to A by B, then cosecant theta plus cot theta is equal to absolute value or modulus. Generally, students are familiar to root x square is equal to simply x, but root x square is equal to mod x, that is equal to plus or minus x. Now, definition of modulus of a real number. Mod x equal to x if x greater than or equal to 0, equal to minus x if x less than 0. Now, consider a real line minus infinity and infinity. 0 is a real number and x is also a real number. Now, geometrically, mod x is the distance and a real number x. Okay, if x is the right side of 0, then mod x is simply x. If x is left side of 0, then mod x equal to minus x. Okay, some of the students think of modulus is always positive, but why are you writing minus sign in the definition of modulus? Right, see one example, mod 5 is equal to 5 since 5 is right side of 0 on the real line, so that mod 5 is equal to 5. But minus 5 is left side of 0 on the real line, then modulus of minus 5 is equal to minus of minus 5, that is equal to 5. Okay, right, this is the way to working mod x. Okay, right, in trigonometric functions, what is the value of root sine square theta? Many of the students respond immediately simply sine theta, right? But root sine square theta is also equal to plus or minus sine theta. When root sine square theta is equal to sine theta, right? If theta belong to quadrant 1, comma, quadrant 2, then sine theta is positive, then root sine square theta is equal to sine theta. If theta belongs to quadrant 3 comma quadrant 4, then sin theta is negative. In this case, root sine square theta is equal to minus sine theta, right? Similarly, root cos square theta is equal to cos theta when theta belong to quadrant 1 comma quadrant 4, and minus cos theta when theta belong to quadrant 2 and quadrant 3. If tan theta is positive in quadrant 1 and quadrant 3, so that root tan square theta is equal to tan theta. If tan theta is negative when theta belong to quadrant 2 and quadrant 4, so root tan square theta is equal to minus tan theta. Right, see some examples. What is the value of root sine square 100 degrees? Root sine square 100 degrees. Okay, simply students respond that sine 100 degrees. Yes, it is correct in this case. Since 100 degrees belong to quadrant 2, in quadrant 2, sine is positive. Now, what is the value of root sine square 210 degrees? In this case also, students say that sine 210 degrees. But this is not correct. Since 210 degrees belong to third quadrant, in third quadrant, sine is negative, so that root sine square 210 degrees equal to minus sine 210 degrees. Now, what is the value of root cos square 100 degrees? Commonly, students are saying that cos 100 degrees, but 100 degrees belong to quadrant 2, so that root cos square 100 degrees equal to minus cos 100 degrees. Now, root cos square 300 degrees is 300 degrees belong to quadrant 4. In quadrant 4, cos is positive, so that root cos square 300 degrees equal to cos 300 degrees. Okay. Now, what is the value of root tan square 100 degrees? 100 degrees belong to quadrant 2. In quadrant 2, tan is negative, so its value equal to minus tan 100 degrees. Now, what is the value of root tan square 210 degrees is equal to tan 210 degrees, since 210 degrees belongs to third quadrant. In third quadrant, tan is positive. Right, now some important results. Okay, very important these results. This is very much useful through entire trigonometry. Right, if a plus b is equal to either 90 degrees or 270 degrees, then what is the relation between sin A, sin B, cos A, cos B, and tan A, tan B, cot A, cot B? Generally, sin square A plus cos square A is equal to 1. But sin square A plus sin square B is equal to 1 if A plus B is equal to 90 degrees or 270 degrees. Similarly, cos square A plus cos square B is also equal to 1. Now, tan A into tan B. What is the value of tan A into tan B? In general, tan A into cot A is equal to 1. Tan A into cot A is equal to 1. But here, what is the value of tan A into tan B? That is equal to 1. When A plus B is equal to 90 degrees or 270 degrees. Similarly, cot A into cot B is also equal to 1 in this case. Very, very important results. Okay. Now see some examples. What is the value of sine square 40 degrees plus sine square 50 degrees? Generally, student thinking is like this. That is equal to 50 equal to sine square 90. That is equal to 1. So answer is coincidence, but this is not exact method. Sine square 40 plus sine square 50 degrees. Here 50 degrees can be written as 90 minus 40. Sine square 90 minus 40, that is cos square. These values. Now, what is the value of sine square 45 degrees plus theta plus sine square? Here also A plus B is equal to 90 degrees, so that the required value is equal to 1. Now, what is the value of cos square 20 plus cos square 70? Right? Here also cos square 70 is same as sine square 20. So that from identity 1, that is equal to 1. Now, what is the value of tan 25 degrees into tan 65 into tan 65 degrees? Right. Here A plus B is equal to 90 degrees. Then tan A into tan B is equal to 1. Right. Now, what is the value of tan 45 degrees plus theta into tan 45 degrees minus theta? Right? Tan 45 degrees cot 45 degrees plus theta. So that tan 45 degrees plus theta into tan 45 degrees minus theta is equal to 1. Right? Similarly, cot 15 degrees into cot 75 degrees. Cot 75 degrees is the same as tan 15 degrees. So that cot 15 degrees into tan 15 degrees equal to 1. Okay, now another relation between A and B. If A plus B equal to 180 degrees, if A comma B are supplementary angles, then B, cos A and cos B, tan A and tan B, right? If A plus B equal to 180 degrees, then sin A equal to sin B, cos A plus cos B is equal to cos A plus cos of pi minus A. Cos of pi minus A equal to minus cos A minus cos A equal to 0. Therefore, cos A plus cos B equal to 0. Similarly, tan A plus tan B equal to 0. Now, is equal to 360 degrees. Then, what is the relation between sin A, sin B, cos A, cos B, and tan A, tan B? In this, sin A plus sin B, that is equal to sin A plus sin of 360 degrees minus A, that is equal to sin A minus sin A, that is equal to 0. Now, similarly, cos A minus cos B is equal to 0, and tan A plus tan B is equal to 0. Right. Now, see some examples. What is the value of sine 4 pi by 5 minus sine pi by 5? Here, A plus B is equal to 180 degrees. Then sine A is equal to sine B, so that its value is 0. Now, the value of sine 120 degrees minus sine 60 degrees. In this case also, so that its value is also equal to 0. Now, what is the value of cos 60 plus cos 120 degrees? Here, A plus B is equal to 180 degrees, so that cos 120 degrees plus cos 60 degrees equal to 0. Now, what is the value of cos 24 degrees plus cos 204 degrees equal to cos 204 degrees equal to cos 180 plus 24 degrees, so that it is minus cos 24 degrees. The value of cos 24 degrees plus cos 204 degrees equal to 0. Now, what is the value of tan 20 degrees plus tan 160 degrees? Here also, A plus B equal to 180 degrees, so that its value 0. Similarly, tan 30 degrees plus tan 150 degrees is also equal to 0. Right. Now, see some examples of A plus B is equal to 360. Okay, right. What is the value of sine 4 pi by 5 plus sine 6 pi by 5? Here, A plus B is equal to 2 pi or 360 degrees. So that sine A plus sine B equal to 0. Similarly, sine 300 degrees plus sine 60 degrees is equal to 0. Now, what is the value of cos 120 degrees minus cos 240 degrees? Here, a plus b is equal to 360 degrees, so that cos 120 degrees equal to cos 240 degrees, so that cos 120 degrees minus cos 240 degrees equal to 0. Similarly, cos 350 degrees minus cos 10 degrees equal to 0. What is the value of tan A plus tan B? Where A is equal to 200 degrees, right? Here, A plus B, so that tan A plus tan 20 degrees plus tan 340 degrees is also 0. Right, now a very important formula. If a cos theta plus or minus b sin theta is equal to c, then what is the value of a sin theta minus b cos theta? What is the value of a sin theta minus b cos theta? Let a sin theta minus b cos theta is equal to, say, some value that is k. Now, squaring and adding the two equations, we get k is equal to plus or minus square root of a square plus b square minus c square. Okay, right? Now see some examples. If 3 cos theta plus 4 sin theta is equal to 5, then what is the value of 3 sin theta minus 4 cos theta is equal to 3 sin theta minus 4 cos theta is equal to, by applying above formula, that is plus or minus square root of a square plus b square minus c square, that is equal to 0. Now another example, cos theta minus 4 sin theta is equal to 3. Then what is the value of sin theta plus 4 cos theta? That is equal to, by applying above formula, that is plus or minus root of a square plus b square minus c square, that is equal to plus or minus root 8. Okay, now a very important concept, a very important concept. If x is a positive real number, if x is a positive real number, then x plus 1 by x is always, right? If x greater than 0, then x plus 1 by x is always, right? By using arithmetic mean greater than or equal to geometric mean. Here x and 1 by x are the two positive real numbers, right? Arithmetic mean of these two whole divided by 2 greater than or equal to geometric mean of x and 1 by x is square root of x into 1 by x. That implies x plus 1 by x greater than or equal to 2, right? If x is a positive real number, then x plus 1 by x is always greater than or equal to 2. Right. Now, if x less than 0, if x less than 0, then x plus 1 by x is always, if x less than 0, then x plus 1 by x is always, right? So, if x less than 0, then minus x greater than 0, minus x and minus 1 by x are two positive real numbers. Again, by using arithmetic mean greater than or equal to geometric mean, then minus x minus 1 by x divided by 2 is the arithmetic mean of minus x and minus 1 by x greater than or equal to geometric mean of minus x and minus 1 by x, that is root of minus x into minus 1 by x. Finally, x plus 1 by x less than or equal to minus 2. Right? If x less than 0, then x plus 1 by x is always less than or equal to minus 2. Observe the difference if x greater than 0 or x less than 0. Now, if x plus 1 by x equal to 2, x plus 1 by x equal to 2, what is the value of x? Equal to 2, if and only if x equal to 1. If x plus 1 by x equal to minus 2, then the value of x is, minus 1. Right. Theta plus cosecant square theta, sin square theta plus cosecant square theta. Suppose here x equal to sin square theta, cosecant square theta is equal to 1 by sin square theta. X plus 1 by x and x equal to sin square theta greater than 0, then sin square theta plus cosecant square theta is always greater than or equal to 2. Similarly, cos square theta plus secant square theta greater than or equal to 2. Tan square theta plus cot square theta also greater than or equal to 2 for all theta. Right? Now see some examples. If theta belong to third quadrant, then sin theta plus cosecant theta is, if theta belong to third quadrant, sin theta is negative. Sin theta is negative. So that sin theta plus cosecant theta less than or equal to minus 2. If theta belong to quadrant 4, then cos theta plus secant theta is greater than or equal to 2 or less than or equal to minus 2. If theta belong to quadrant 4, then cos theta is positive. So that cos theta plus secant theta, that is 1 by cos theta greater than or equal to 2. If theta belong to quadrant 2, then tan theta less than 0 and cot theta is equal to 1 by tan theta, so that tan theta plus cot theta less than or equal to -2.